Hi everyone, it's Magdalena, Wolf of Coins. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm very excited today because I will be reviewing a deck that I've been waiting for really eagerly. Even though I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name. Maybe Tarot de Ambiguïtés or something similar. Certainly, the theme is ambiguity, and it is created by Alejandro R. Rozan from Cuba and published by Artisan Tarot, who kindly sent me a copy together with these amazing postcards. Look at that. They're so crazy. So this gives you a first taste of what this deck will be about, and I didn't yet look through all of the cards on purpose because I want to give you a fresh experience, my fresh thoughts on it. I saw this, of course, on the internet when it was being made, and I thought, what an amazing idea, because this deck is a tribute to Tarot de Marseille. It is Tarot de Marseille redefined, with elements of the deck shuffled around, reorganized, and it's such a artistically great quality deck. From what I read, the main inspiration is the Nicolas Convert deck, but there are also elements from other decks that I really love, like Jean Payen, Jean Noblet, Claude Bourdelle. Oh, hi, I love Bourdelle. And also Jacques Viville, which is not exactly a Tarot de Marseille, but it's contemporary, like this devil here certainly is from that deck. And the technique used was fountain pen, and then, you might not believe it, but computer coloring with colors sampled from original Tarot de Marseille decks. The effect is delicious. Sorry for hitting the camera holder. And another thing is that recently a theme going on in my life has been reconnecting to my body even more than before. So I felt like because there is a lot of body parts in this deck. So I thought it's exactly on time in my life. So here we can read. You can pause if you wish. I won't be wasting your time reading it, especially because I'm not great in reading out loud in English. But an important thing here is that there will be a guidebook called Tarot Shapeshifter, written by Stephen Bright. And from what I read, this deck, well, it was created by Alejandro with a bit of collaboration with Stephen. So this is interesting. And the cardstock is the staple of Artisan Tarot. It's this linen finish, which is so wonderful to shuffle and to hold in your hand. This is a good cardstock, I'm telling you. So yeah, this is that. Yeah, you can already see this will be a crazy ride. So we start with the full. Oh, and about the Convert deck, it was used also as a staple for proportions in the deck. So it is a really well thought out project. Alejandro has been interested in Tarot de Marseille since he was a child. So it is you can tell there is like a lot of heart put into the deck. So yeah, isn't this awesome? Isn't just this awesome? We have the fool and the creature that usually is here switched. And like the purpose of this deck is stated to be to enhance your imagination. Because, you know, if you always look at the same pattern of images, you might, like your brain, your eyes might get used to it, and here things are mixed up. And there is so much richness. I mean, oh my goodness, this is this is amazing. He has 3 hands, 3 arms, 3 legs, and the table has 2 legs. So 1 leg has been replaced by butler's leg. There is the heart laying on his table. I mean, this is so awesome. And there's an eye on this pouch here, and from this pouch there are those semen-shaped thingies that we see on the aces, or we see on the sun and moon cards. So yeah, oh, how I love this. There's the papesse, who has a piece of the sun card around her head, so it's like a solar halo. And there is this little devil here, like pulling on her leg. The characters are properly grumpy. I love it. And look how the Empress has her feet put into those flowers. They are all taken from, all of these decorations are elements of floral decorations on the pips, certainly this one, and from other places probably too. And she has wings. Oh yeah, she has wings. Oh, how I love it. So we have the sun again. Yeah, so remember how I told you about those fresh impressions that I wanted to save for you? Yeah, my evil phone stopped recording and I didn't see it until I got to the star card. But anyway, let's continue. I'm just in awe with this deck. Look how he has the sun here from the sun card, and he's holding the wall from the sun card. This is just so amazing. The Pope is blooming with like branches, and there is the sun and the moon halos, and everything is so interlaced. It's so organic. It gives you such a organic feeling that everything is connected. Wow, those wings. I mean, I've seen them just a moment ago, but again, so amazing. This is interesting when you remove the clothes from the characters here and see where this character is touching this person, the lover person. It looks like it's the heart, so emotions, and the lust, the genitalia. And the angel from, it looks like the type 1, so maybe Jean Dodal. And this is, again, brilliant. Brilliant, again, sun and moon. I don't remember where exactly the horses have faces, but this is also from one of the historical tarot decks. So, Justice has an eye on her head. She's holding a scimitar from the sword suit. I believe this guy is the praying guy from the judgment card, maybe. And there's a heart. There will be more hearts later on. This is just so brilliant. This is just so brilliant. I'm expecting that the readings with this deck will be really another level. So the Wheel of Fortune has feet. And there is a hand pulling the handle here. The wheel is a huge denier. So the coin from the suit of coins. And these creatures here are eating the wheel. And there is a heart. So, so awesome. And this just reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood, doesn't it? And this is so great. Oh, so, so great. So we have the Hanged Man. We have a hand holding him by his leg. And we have these leaves like growing out of the gallows. And in some decks there is like his penis is shown here, but in this deck we have a big flower here. Interesting. Oh, and okay, I know I've already seen this card, but this is just so... I think this is one of the best death cards I have ever seen. Like, seriously, ever. It is so brilliant. The image of life coming out of a skeleton, the cycle of life and death, and the fact that Alejandro used those elements from the pips to just grow out of the skeleton. This is... oh, I love it so much. I believe this hairstyle is from the Jean Dodal deck, because the death card, the death skeleton has a funny, funny hairstyle there. This is just, yeah. Are these feet in stockings? I'm wondering. And the angel is standing on tiptoe. And there's the snake that you can see the snake shape on some decks. And this is just so amazing. And the additional pair of wings, it reminds me of the cherubs, because from the Bible descriptions, they had like several pairs. The devil! I love it so much. Again, the Ace of Batons elements here, so the raw energy of the devil. And yeah, I love the devil card so much. I just made a whole video about the Pope and the devil cards in the Tarot de Marseille pairs series. And they got wings. They are flying. So amazing. And looky here. They have wings also. And they have bat wings and angelic wings. And this tower is on fire. This is so bold. I love this head here. Like, it can be a head floating here, or a reflection, or there are so many interpretations. I totally see the readings with this deck being very inspired. And I believe this is from the Viviel star card with the astronomer. So amazing. Okay, this card I haven't seen yet. And it's so brilliant. Look, they have fish tails. And there's the crayfish here, and it's a person. So wonderful. And it's facing the viewer, so this is also type 1. Moon face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The sun. So there is the rider from the Sun card from the Reveal deck. And the Sun has a beard, I believe, on one of the kings. Amazing. You know, oh yeah, the cherubs. See? And the eyes on the wings. Yeah, this is amazing. Plus, this is the head of the monk from the Pope card. And this is taken from this is the face of the angel. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh no, okay, it's not the monk. I'm silly. This is replaced. Okay, now I see it. See, these are like fresh impressions. I'm rambling. And also, I'm trying not to pay attention to every detail, because I feel like with this deck, a video very meticulous would take at least 3 hours, and nobody has patience for that. But yeah, so this is the head of this person that is normally showing us their back. And this is the head of the angel. And this is the cherub wings is just, yeah, almost too amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Again, one of the best world cards there are. I'm being serious now. Can you see it? This is just so brilliant. Alejandro, if you're watching this by any chance, I salute you. This is absolutely amazing. So the world figure is made up of creatures that are normally in the corners. And the creatures, people, these are people in the corners, hold these symbols of the suits. Wonderful. Plus the wings. I mean, Alright, so we get to the pips. And the pips, I peeked before, so I know. Each of the 4 suits has a body part ascribed to it. And swords are hands. So we see a hand in the place of the sword holding a dagger. And see, the hands are everywhere. They're holding the scimitars, the swords. And look at this detail here. Like, oh, it's not exactly perfectly printed. Love it. So yeah, hands holding swords. More hands. This is the 5. Oh, I love the little fingers interlaced with the mesh of the scimitars. So lovely. So of course this is the traditional arrangement with traditional decorations, only that it doesn't have this part here, those parts there. Oh, and the 10 with 2 swords, and there are hands holding the swords. That makes sense. He's scratching his hat with a hand growing out of a sword. This is just so amazing. Oh my god. Oh, is it a lance or is it a unicorn? How do you think? And look at the feet of the horse. These are the feet of a deer or a unicorn. So I'm all for this being a unicorn. It's not the cavalier, it's the unicornier. Oh, and it says, oh, I went really fast, so I didn't pay attention, but it says brass. So maybe these are... I will check what it means, and hopefully I will remember to to put it here because I'm not an expert on French. There's the queen. This is just hilarious. The sword, the hand, and the scimitar together. Plus the faces are really beautiful. I mean, yeah, I love them. They're like body parts popping out of various places in this deck. And the energy from the ace card. Now we get into batons, and these are feet. Look at this lovely shaped calf. There's the oak leaf coming out of it. And here we go again. We have feet on at the bottom. So it is, yeah, if you're a fan of reading reversals with Tarot de Marseille, I don't read them. I don't read it like that, but if you're into that, it is pretty easy to tell where when the batons are reversed. This is so great. So many feet. Yeah, like in a reading you might think you get so many feet. The card might ask you, like, where are you going? Where are you running? Oh, look at these. And the 10. The coloring is perfection. So yeah, okay. He has a foot coming out of this tip. Oh, look, there are like thorns made of the pip batons here. So cool. Oh, again, I went too fast. I got so like fascinated by the images that I didn't pay attention to the name of the suit. I will also try and check that. And see, this horse doesn't have deer feet. So that one, the previous one, was a unicorn. And this is a horse. And he's so like blooming into all directions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The queen has this huge baton that is like, her hair looks alive and it's holding the baton. Ah, amazing. Oh, he hurt his heel. Look, with this spiky foot here. It's just, ouch. Like Achilles. And he has one wing. Oh, yeah, so you already know what the cups are in this deck. Oh, so amazing. Traditionally, 2 of cups, as with the name of the creator. So there is blood all over the cups. Look. These are like the elements of floral decorations are made into, I don't know, arteries and veins and arteries. This is so brilliant. So brilliant. And the hearts are different. These are not like copy-paste images. They're all like, each one is individually drawn and it's different. Wow. So it seems I've been blessed with 2 amazing Tarot de Marseille inspired decks just recently, because I have in store for you also a review of another deck, of a Tarot de Marseille inspired deck. It's completely different to one, but it's also like brilliant. So I hope you'll like it. And this is just... yeah! There's this cap from the original Tarot de Marseille on this heart. Okay, it's cœur, so it must be hearts. And he has a heart in the chalice. That is so amazing. So probably the previous thingies were feet or legs and arms or hands. Possibly. Oh my god! It's a hippocamp. The horse. Half fish. It's a hippocamp. This is, oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. Again, I think this is from the Star of Jacques Viville deck. So amazing. And the King of Hearts. Real, very real hearts. Not like in playing cards hearts. And lastly, the deniers, so coins or heads. And I love this wreath on this person's head made of, again, elements of the decorations of the deck. Two of the deniers, the name of the deck, and the date, and the author. And blood coming out of their necks. They look quite happy, and this one is like, I don't want to be here. I just don't. 4 of coins. Or heads, probably. Oh wow! Oh wow! So this is a devil's head from the Viville deck. And this is the head of Queen of Batons with her laurel wreath. This looks like a fool's head, and this is the Emperor's face. And this might be the Hermit. So cool. And look, again, each head is different. They have a different expression, and they're looking in a different direction. Oh, wow. There's a Queen of Coins here. And I believe he is the king. I feel so honored to be holding this deck, to be reviewing such an amazing piece of art. Wow. Wow. And wow. Okay, just wow. All right? All right, this is just wow. Okay, which face is your favorite here? I think this one is like, hi. How are you doing? Oh, I love them so much. Again, this looks like a king. I love how this like blood drops are falling on this head and then it's blooming. This is so amazing. Oh, oh look, there's like a bit of a romantic twist on this. It's like a pretty lady here, and he's like, when I'm rich, I can be together with her, like her rich father will accept me, maybe. Or that's what he's only thinking, right? Oh yeah. so gorgeous. Oh, and he has this head here on his lap. Okay, people, this is all. I tried not to like get too much into the details, but obviously I couldn't help myself. The size of the deck, I have the Golden Botticelli Tarot here. This is the standard Lo Scarabeo deck, so it's more or less as tall as the Lo Scarabeo and a bit wider. I think it's a good size. Now, first shuffle. Oh, they shuffle wonderfully. Let's pull some cards. I will pull them like randomly from a fan because they are not too well shuffled. Let's see. 3 cards for my viewers. Okay, people, if you stand there thinking too much, being too much in your head and just scratching it, you can lose a chance that's in front of you. And this is time for action. This is just first thoughts I had after looking at this. But yeah, you can totally read this deck purely visually. This is what's it been made for, I believe. I just love it so much. I know it's a review, so I should just point out what I don't like. But I just love everything, and this is an honest review. This is just my honest review. Thank you so much, Artisan Tarot, for this review deck. You've made together with Alejandro and with Steven, you've made something really, really special, and I can't wait to be using this deck for my readings. And you, dear viewers, please let me know what you thought. How do you like it? Did you spot any fun things that I missed that you would like to point out? Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day. Bye.